Hi, Pooter. Welcome back to the PHS News. I'm Archer. Johnny, you gotta say your line.
I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling the script you wrote.
Well, what's wrong with it?
I don't know. It's just bland. It's by the books. It's less flavorful than a plain piece of toast.
Well, worry not, Johnny. Next year you can just take creative writing. Let's take a look.
My name is Beth Bratchen. I am one of the English teachers here at Pooter High School, and aside from teaching a lot of the sophomore English classes, I am lucky enough to be the creative writing teacher for our school. So creative writing is an elective class that can be taken from any range of ages. It's typically taken by upperclassmen, juniors and seniors, but sophomores and freshmen are allowed. It is a class that you get to be completely creative in. Instead of writing essays or research, we do short stories and poetry writing in that class.
Hi, I'm Alex Kitchens. I am a senior, and I joined creative writing because I needed some more English credits, and I thought it sounded like a really fun class, and I've heard some good stuff about it.
I'm Sam DeGrew, and I chose creative writing because I also need to get some English credits, but I also thought it would be fun to write some papers and be as creative as I could on the sticks.
My name is Burton Elliott. I joined creative writing to express how the creative part of my mind.
Hello, I'm Finn. I joined creative writing because I thought it would be a really nice and more fun way of getting English credit rather than your standard 9th through 12th English classes.
Hi, I'm Ryder Jackson, and I joined creative writing because I needed some more English credits, and it just sounded like a fun class.
Do you enjoy taking creative writing?
Yeah, I really enjoy the class. Kind of just like this name kind of suggests, I have a lot of creative freedom. We kind of just get a prompt, and we can kind of just do whatever we really want with it. So.
Absolutely. Miss Bratchen, she helps you a lot with anything.
I think it's pretty fun. Right now we're in our poetry unit, but you learn a lot about the more not technical writings, and the more creative writings obviously is the class is called that, but it's kind of a really nice way to not have all of the formatting of other English classes and have a lot more freedom in what you write.
And this class is also really about using your creativity with whatever you can. So there's some assignments you'll be using a rock to write a story, and just using your mind in general, and I think it's a really good way to express your creativity.
Yeah, I think it's a super fun class. Most of the time we're just chilling, hanging out, and having fun writing interesting prompts. So.
Would you recommend this class to other students here at Pooter?
I would recommend other students to take this class just because it is so kind of a liberating English class rather than kind of the confines that the more traditional essays would have.
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely recommend the class to other people. It's just a lot of fun, and yeah, you get a lot of freedom with what you can write.
I definitely recommend it. Some of the writing, for me, is I'm not very good with initially coming up with ideas, but once I do, it's really easy and fun to kind of get that flow started.
No, I feel that it's a great class if you want to express how you feel, kind of.
No, yeah, I most definitely recommend this class to anyone who needs to get their English credits up, and really in general. I think it's a great class.
The best fit for a creative writing student is somebody who just enjoys expressing themselves. You might currently be excited to express yourself through a choir class and you've never done it through writing, or maybe you're interested in videography and you want to start writing scripts for it. But if you are interested in being creative writing is the perfect fit for you.
That's interesting. I'll make sure to take a look into that.
Hey, Johnny, how are we going to tie AP art history into this script?
I don't know, man. Just mention Picasso real quick.
Who's Picasso?
Maybe you'll find out in AP art history.
Wait, no, seriously, who's Picasso?
Hi, I'm Miss Austin, and here at Pooter High School, I teach French 1 through 5, and I also teach AP art history.
What exactly is art history?
So art history is the academic study of the development of art. So that includes painting, sculpture, architecture, drawing, photography, mixed media works. And it includes art from the entire globe, all of the 6 out of the 7 continents. And because it is an AP class, that means that it is governed by the College Board. There's a curriculum that we follow and 250 different works of art that we study throughout the year. And the 250 are assigned by the College Board, but I add several others too that I think are important.
What does this class look like?
The class is divided into 10 main units. 9 of them are art specific, and one of them is an introductory unit to teach everybody about how to actually analyze art. And when we analyze art, we look at identifying the work of art. We talk about the form, the content, the context, and the function of the work of art. A lot of the works I present, and some of the works are presented actually by the students in the class. So everybody is researching different art, different historical periods, different artists, and we talk about how they all come together. And essentially, in art history, we learn about how art actually influenced history and how history was influenced by art.
How does this connect to our other art classes here at Cougar?
Yeah, so AP Art History is a great class for connecting content. It really takes all of the history classes we have and the studio art classes that we have and really combines them together. So in a sense, it's a way of looking at history entirely through the lens of art. And if you are a studio art person, it really allows you to see the development of art through time, which leads to the art that we have now and why you might be making some of the stylistic choices that you make, not knowing that it was something developed thousands of years ago.
All right, my last question is, why should students take AP Art History?
AP Art History is a great class to take if you would like the potential for college credit. Like other AP classes, there are tests in May that you can take and potentially score high enough to get college credit for art history, which is it's an elective class here at Poudre. You should also take it if you're interested in art, but maybe not the studio aspect of it, or if you're interested in history, but you want to look at history in maybe a little bit more of a creative and visual way.
Hi, I'm Eleanor. I'm a student in art history. This class is like super fun. This is like one of Madame's best classes, and so you get to spend a lot of time with her, and she's really, really extra fun in this class. And it's really like a great class because the students in here are amazing, and you get to learn a lot about like really, really fun art pieces. And it's like there are a lot of really cool things out there that you get to explore here.
Oh, okay. That's really weird looking face. Huh.
Well, anyways, that ends our episode today.
Have a good weekend and
Go
Poudre!